Very quickly from the small cap space, anything that's meeting your radar right now?
We are bullish on one UCAL Fuel. This is an auto ancillary stock. In fact, we have been recommending it since around 92 levels or so. We are looking at this one as a small trading play right now with a stop just below 87. On the upside, we would be looking for targets of closer to 105, 110. Expected time frame possibly 4 to 5 days. Even on a medium term basis, we remain bullish on this one if you have a 6-month kind of perspective. But for that the targets are closer to 145, 150, and stop losses would be closer to 78 or so.
Okay, actually Devang Mehta wrote to me from Bhuj, and he brought up a very interesting point, and I think it's a very valid point. See, on real estate, what happens is we pay a tax of 20% long term. But I think in real estate, the long term, if I'm right, is 3 years. It's not even 1 year. Now, this is a genuine issue because before, if you were paying 20%, let's say you sold a house, and we saw how some of our prices are, you got 20% deduction, 20% tax you paid. But if this is what is going on is going on, then if I'm in the highest tax bracket, or let's say I have a 5 lakh rupee, but I sell my old ancestral house and I get 2 crores. First I go into the highest bracket, and now I pay tax at the highest bracket. I would think about some of these implications. So, I'm going to analyze also some real estate companies, what happens to them, because, if they sell, look at how the properties have been sold right now in Bombay, 1500 crores for that mill, this thing. My question is, if you're not going to pay 20% tax, then you're going to be paying at the highest level. So, we'll have to speak to some real estate companies. Look, my point is, please think about it. There may be still time. My point here is that, but you have to pay attention to this because the government's changed the rules. It's like this. Cricket used to be played 5 days, then you made a T20. Now tomorrow if the T20 guy says, cricket is going to be 10 overs and soccer after that. That's a different rule. I mean, I don't know, I don't play soccer, I'm a cricket guy. So what I'm saying is think about it. That's what government's doing right now. I'm not going to get into the merits of the public policy. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I'm just saying that we have to look at it from a market angle. And all I can say is, ouch, it's painful.
Indeed. It is. Okay, Mithil is also with us on the futures and options side. Mithil, a couple of these stocks from the real estate pack, how are you looking at them? I mean, we saw a bit of unwinding pressure on Orbit as well. There were some short positions built there. Indiabulls real estate was down, added about 5 lakh shares in open interest yesterday. Are you shorting real estate as well as, the other high beta sectors such as metals?
I would put it this way, not on a derivatives viewpoint, but on a technical viewpoint, we are approaching a very crucial level of 3400 on the realty index. Now, a lot of stocks, however, are looking very bearish. You talk about Punj Lloyd, you talk about Nagarjuna Construction, you talk about Unitech. DLF is possibly the only stock where I may look at a long position, but I would wait and see what activity happens near 3400 levels on the realty index before taking a call on any of the stocks.
Right. Devang, come to you with the same. Real estate stocks, what are you doing there?
I think real estate saw a very swift correction over the past 3 days and leading to the expiry of the August series. I think HDIL at 272 is very near supports of 268, 265 levels. So I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a kind of pullback move in HDIL, possibly to 285, 288 kind of levels. But clearly, that pack is lacking momentum on the upside right now. So we're not doing much of trading activity on the real estate pack right now, and we'll possibly wait and watch whether there are any shorting opportunities at the higher levels. I think at current levels best to be avoided in this one, and in case you are lucky enough to be short, you could just put up 1.5–2% trailing stop losses on this one and try to ride the momentum possibly to the supports of 265 for HDI, DLF 310, 305. So I think nothing much right now.
Okay. All right.